You can just start the camera move when you hear my voice. Unless it's already started. Oh, it has. It started. Oh, well, should we start this again? No? Okay, wow. Okay, we'll just cut this part then, right? Okay, we'll do that. You can look far and wide. I don't care where you look, but you're not going to find anyone better to host this show than my uncle, Red Green, because his name happens to be Red Green, which is the name of the show, and he's perfect for the job because of his name's the same. Here he is, Red Green.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the show, and thanks for the opportunity to make your day. I'd like to introduce my producer-director and also my nephew, Harold. Harold, come on over here. Harold also does many of the varied electronic video type effects on the show. Like that. Sorry. He couldn't get a job at cable TV. Now, we had a heck of a time up the lodge last night. Old man Sedgwick decided he was going to wash his hair. Or rather, he wanted us to wash it for him while he went down to the bingo in a borrowed hat. So he just left the toupee sitting by the front door, wrapped around a shampoo bottle. Nobody would touch it.
Uncle Red, how long is this story? Like in human years?
Well, the story doesn't concern you, Harold.
No, but the duration does, because our viewers live in a fast-paced world and they demand fast-paced television.
Such as?
Such as going to the next segment like this. You'll thank me later.
No, I won't.
I was talking to the viewers. Bacon drippings, bacon drippings, bacon drippings, bacon. If you want to call your song Bacon Drippings, I'm sorry it's been taken. Excellent, that went better than I'd hoped.
This week in Handyman Corner, we're going to show you how to make your very own adjustable bed. You know, they say that you spend about a third of your life asleep, even more if you're in school. So it's important that you have a comfortable bed that fits right to your own contours, no matter what size your contours are. So I'm going to show you how to save yourself a lot of money and make your own adjustable bed. What you need, first of all, is a couple of pieces of 1/2 inch or 5/8 inch plywood. This is some scrap lumber that I found. What you want to do is create a hinge between the two halves, and you do that using the handyman's secret weapon, duct tape. All right, well, you can see here, I'm just finishing up the taping for my hinge, and I have this end of the bed supported by my collectibles. And on this end, I have 3 car jacks. 3 jacks beats 2 pair. So now what I do is just throw my mattress on there. And I have myself a homemade adjustable bed. You want to talk about comfort? Well, if that isn't comfort, I don't know what is. I can't feel any part of my back now. A lot of it's due to this bed, so there you have it. That's the trick. Nothing really particular or fancy about it, but it works great. And so until next time, remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. We'll be right back, because I know you want to find out what happened to the toupee.
We can't limit ourselves to what Uncle Red knows. We got a whole half hour to fill.
You know, Harold, we were talking the other night, a bunch of us, you know, about who we thought the sexiest woman alive was. You think this way sometimes, don't you?
Sometimes, most of the time.
Yeah, really, eh?
Who did you say?
Well, Doris Day.
Oh, she is. She's very sexy.
You see her in Pillow Talk?
Yes, with Rock Hudson.
Rock Hudson.
And Tony Randall.
Really?
Yes, with Pillow Talk.
And then she drove a convertible into a swimming pool one time.
Oh,
yeah.
No, that was the one with James Garner. You got it mixed up. You think, who's she sexy with?
Doris Day.
Doris Day, still her? Yeah.
Who do you think?
Carol O'Connor.
That's a guy.
I'm Carol Channing. Carol Channing.
That's a guy, too.
Lynn Swan.
It is winter. On the front lawn, a big, round, white figure. His nose is a carrot. His eyes, black coal. His mouth is a potato. His ears are sticks. We have the world's ugliest postman. Anyway, the bunch of us were sitting around staring at old man Sedgwick's toupee like it was a muskrat that had gone through the lawnmower. He was expecting us to wash it, but nobody was volunteering. Mainly because we couldn't remember old man Sedgwick ever washing the toupee, so the disease potential was way up there. And it didn't help when Buster Hatfield said he saw it move. But we couldn't just leave it lying on the porch because the wood was starting to stain.
Yeah, like what? So finally somebody washed it or nobody ever washed it and life went back to normal the way it was before the incident ever occurred. Well, thanks for sharing that great story with us. Maybe I'll just be waiting for that one to hit the big screen. Can we just get on with the next segment, right, in our humble way of trying to save the show?
So finally, Stinky Peterson figured out how to wash the darn thing.
The viewers are gone, Uncle Red. They're watching the next segment. But they'll be back. They think the story's over.
Hello. Oh, hello. Mr. Green. This is such a surprise. Please, please come in and welcome.
Well, thank you, Ranger Gordon. You know, this is kind of important work that you do up here, looking after our forests, and we just like to drop by and show our appreciation.
Well, thank you. That's very touching.
Yeah.
Please excuse the mess.
No, it's fine. And I noticed you called me Mr. Green. You don't have to do that. Just call me Red. That'll be fine.
Oh, thank you. Red. I feel we're becoming very close friends. I like that. It's warming.
Oh, yeah. No. So, Gord, how's the forest ranger business been lately?
Well, there's a lot of staring into the woods with this job.
Yeah.
That's always hectic. And it's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, I suppose it is. You could just look away for a split second and miss a forest fire, huh?
That's right. Oh, absolutely, yeah. A split second. Well, maybe not a split second, you know. Maybe that would be a flash fire.
Flash fire.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah.
And one of my other problems is that when I fall asleep, I'll use my video camera here at night. So I'll tape the woods, and then I can play it back again the next day.
Oh, for God's sake. So you've been up here a while then?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been up here now for, I've been up here for 12 years.
Oh, my.
Sorry. It hasn't been easy, you know.
No.
The last time I went anywhere was 12 years ago.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That was to a Casey and the Sunshine Band concert.
Oh, my.
I love Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Oh, yeah.
How's the career been doing?
About the same as yours, really.
Oh, great. Because that's the way, I like it, that's the way.
Sorry, Ranger Gord, but you know, it's getting on time. We gotta get going. But thanks a lot for that.
Why? You just got here?
No, we just gotta. Well, I gotta move on.
No, come on, please. Don't go so fast.
No, Gord.
I made sandwiches. I made finger sandwiches.
Maybe we can drop by another time, eh? We'll have a sandwich.
Okay, great. You're coming back then,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
What about tomorrow at 2:15? Because the sandwiches would keep, I think.
Well, we could try. Don't want to make any promises.
Great. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then.
No, I said we'll try.
Done.
You can join in this.
Oh, excellent.
Don't marry a woman with stuff between her teeth.
Her teeth.
Make sure she flosses above and beneath.
Up and down.
Regular brushing is the only good way.
Yep.
You don't wanna see what she's eaten that day.
Not for me, thank you.
Cause whenever she smiles, it's like a buffet. Don't marry a woman
With stuff between her teeth. Excellent, Uncle Red, that's excellent. I just took the letters out of the mailbag. I was going to read them out loud, and you walk in to answer them. That's excellent. This is working really well. This is fantastic. This is a very well-produced program. I just want to say that up front, because I truly believe that. Letter number 1. Dear Red Green. Oh, that's excellent. You use your name and everything. My wife and I have been married for 29 years. Our sex life was great for a long time, but for the past 28 years, it's been heavy slogging. What do you recommend to revitalize our love life?
Well, Harold, situation like this, I kind of recommend that they use what we call fantasies, where the husband and the wife pretend that they're different people, preferably people with a better love life. For example, now he could pretend that he's a knight in shining armor, and she could be the milkmaid.
Or like he could be the parcel-toting mailman, and she could be the startled sunbather. Or, you know what's another good one? He's the pizza delivery boy, and she's the divorcee who lost her coupons.
Yeah, or if they find that getting repetitive, they can kind of mix and match. He could be the pizza mailman in shining armor, and she could be the startled milkmaid who lost her coupon. A lot of people say that this is like cheating, but it's not. It's a lot safer.
Yeah, another suggestion is that you might want to try like silk underthings or peekaboo nightgowns.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, then he could get his wife to wear those.
That's true. Okay, I've got another letter, Uncle Red. Dear Red, first, do you believe, as Einstein said, that God does not play dice with the universe and that all reality is ultimately knowable? Or does Heisenberg's uncertainty principle and the quark theory prove that there are intrinsic physical limits to resolution that prove free will exists and precludes determinism? My second question is, when you went trout fishing on your last show, what kind of lure did you use? Signed, Arthur.
All right, Harold, I'd like to answer the second question first, if I may. We used MEP's Crazy Spooner on a metal leader with about a 25-pound test line, I guess it was. The Crazy Spooner is really the excellent lure for trout because it shows up so well in the fast-moving water. That lure was given to me, interestingly enough, by a female arm wrestler at a bar in the Yukon. It was New Year's Eve, 1959, during a boiled egg eating contest. I was losing the contest real bad, and then she just kind of dropped the lure into my shorts there and gave me a wedgie. And I gasped so hard, I sucked in about 9 more eggs and won the contest, winning first prize, which was a stuffed muskrat. And I believe that answers the first question. This week on Adventures with Bill, Bill wanted to show you. Oh, there's Bill now. Yeah. I wanted to show you how to build a shelter using a parachute. That's a parachute. I don't think he paid full retail for that one. Now the first job is to get the parachute to open. So he's going to go up the ladder there. And he has a lot of fun. And look out, Bill, look out. Oh. Maybe that was a bad spot for the ladder, you know, in hindsight. Now we got another spot. He's hoping that the chute will open just in this. It didn't work real well, you know. So now he asked me if I just would sort of what we call a manual disenfoldment technique. It's a military kind of a move. And well, there's a lot of material in those. They're like Moose Thompson's pants. It's a windy day. I don't think, you know, in retrospect, I wouldn't have tried to do this on such a high windy. But then Bill, you know, he said, no, this is a perfect. And I'll see there. Well, I didn't want to argue with him. He had the hook there hanging from his belt, and I didn't notice this either. But this, I didn't know it was part of the plan or what. And then, the wind took him. Now at this point, I'm thinking, you know, what exactly is Bill's plan? To the average person, that would look like he might have been out of control. It's so darn hard to tell with Bill, you know. this is, instead of a shelter, this was more of a mobile home at this point that he was yeah, he was getting quite a ways away. Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out. But now here, this part of the plan, I'm saying to myself, Bill, is this really necessary? But I guess he was just picking the right spot to build the shelter, because he'd eventually brought her to a halt and finally found a spot that I guess more suited his liking. And don't worry about him, he's fine.
It is winter. My car is safely nestled in a ditch. I stand behind it and warm my face in the exhaust. It feels good, but it makes lunch taste funny.
At this point in the show, I step out of the limelight and kind of bring in a lemon.
Okay, all right, celebrity profiles, okay? This is a magazine that teenagers read, and it's got, like, celebrity profiles in it, but they haven't got around to me yet. That's weird, eh? Well, the reason I figure is because they have no idea who I am, which will certainly delay things, you know, understandably. But rather than wait for them to come to me, I've decided to do my own celebrity profile today. Okay, all right, here we go. Full name, Harold Dortmund Spooner Mepps Green. Cool, eh? Age, 18. Oh, no, 17. 18? What month is this? Thursday? 19. I'm 19. Okay, major turn-ons. Fast women and loose clothes and Nintendo. Major turn-offs? Let's see, people with tans, getting beaten up, insincerity, and, well, I guess thermonuclear war would be pretty turn-offish. Okay. Favorite color? Dark chocolate brown for sure. Yeah, that's so cool. Favorite food? Dark brown chocolate. Oh, that was cool. See, that two things that matched. That was so cool. I didn't even plan that or nothing. It just, that was cool. What a moment we shared. Okay. Last book read? Gravity's Rainbow by what was that? Thomas Pinchot. Oh, no. You know what it was? It was the instructions to my digital watch Nintendo game. That was hard, too. And proudest accomplishment? Oh, well, that's easy. Producing this show. No! Understanding the instructions to my digital watch Nintendo game. Yeah, for sure.
I know we have some teenagers watching tonight because maybe the cable's on the fritz and it's the only channel you can get. But I want to take this opportunity to talk to you young people about the idea of leaving home. I know there's a lot of appeal in the idea of having your own place, you know, where your parents can't hassle you, but where you got all those stereos, where you can have some privacy to plan bank robberies or maybe have divorcees up on PD days. But before you go moving out, I want you to think about how much it must be costing your parents to have you live at home and how miserable it's making their lives to have you there. And it all kind of works out, doesn't it? Another thing you should remember is that, you know, as your parents get older, they start losing it. And eventually they end up willing everything to the kid who stayed home the longest. Make sure it's you. I'm sure a lot of you want to find out about the toupee, and I won't disappoint you.
Yes, he will.
I'm going to finish the story, Harold.
I know.
Harold, you know, you can do whatever you want when it comes to getting yourself a car or anything else, really. It's none of my business, eh?
Right.
But I would advise you not to buy anything new. Go used.
Oh, no, if it's used, that means it's so old.
No, it's not old. It's what they've done is they've found the problems and they've fixed them. So you don't have to pay for that.
What if they didn't fix them? Maybe they only found them and left them there hidden for you.
Well, you're going to get that with a new.
That's true. That's what they say when you buy a lemon.
You buy a lemon and you get the squeeze. And the pits.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And then the rind. Oh, no,
then you have to drive to Germany for that.
We're up here at Jimmy McVeigh's place, see how he's doing with his boat restoration. He's not home yet. He works at the post office, kind of finances the boat thing by work. Oh, here he is right now. Hey, Jim, how are you doing?
What do you want?
Hey, how's it going today, huh?
If you're another one of them boys that are here to complain about not getting your letters, you can talk to the supervisor.
Oh, Jim, it's me.
Oh, how you doing, Red?
I'm doing fine.
I thought you were one of them demented nitpickers who always complain if you don't get every single bloody issue of Chatelaine.
No. I just wanted to see how you're doing on the boat. You've been working on this baby for a while, haven't you?
I have indeed.
Yeah.
Mind you, has been a labour of love.
Yeah.
6.5 years now.
6.5 years.
But now I'm putting on a big push.
Yeah.
I am hoping to finish her by this weekend.
Really? What do you have left to do on that?
There's not too much left, you know, when you think about it. No, the windshield here, and the flagpole.
Yeah, I notice the engine back
A
here.
bit of the engine and the hull and the cabin.
Yeah. What is this here?
This is known as. Geez, a few letters on the bottom of this here, boys.
Something for me?
Here.
No.
Never mind. This here is known as Tinted Lexan.
Lexan.
This stuff here, they say, is stronger than steel.
For God's sake.
It is absolutely impossible to cut.
Really?
I mean, Jesus, I had a hell of a job getting this, let me tell you.
Where'd you get it?
I finally had to kick it out of a phone box.
You took this out of a phone booth, Jim?
I did indeed, yes. I mean, I phoned up the phone company.
Yeah.
See, Red, I phoned them up, fair enough. And I asked them, where do you get all that strong glass you put in the phone boxes? And would they tell me? Not bloody likely.
Oh, God.
So what else could I do? I mean, what else could I do? I had to kick the bloody thing out.
That's larceny.
No, it's Lexan. I figured I didn't steal this stuff, you know. No, I earned it. I mean, you try cutting this stuff here out of a phone box with cops up and down the road every 10 minutes. This is going to be one side of the windshield. That should just do about perfect. Well, you know what the only problem is now? I'm going to need another bit for the other side.
You gonna get some more Lexan?
I'm going to go down. There's a phone box about a mile down the road. I'm going to go down and get another bit for the windshield.
Oh, we kind of wanted to talk to you about the boat.
Well, I'll tell you what, Red. Come here. You wait here till I come back again with the other windshield.
All right.
And here, look. I'll tell you what I'll do. You have a read at some of them and keep you occupied till I get back, right?
All right. So, anyway, Stinky Peterson managed to get old man Sedgwick's toupee washed. He picked it up with a pair of barbecue tongs, dropped it into a minnow pail, and then he hooked it onto the anchor of the aluminum boat and towed it around the lake for an hour and a half or so. But then, when he pulled the minnow pail back in, the toupee was gone. And old man Sedgwick was pretty mad because by now he was getting terminal hat head. But we have a lead on the hairpiece because we heard that a guy up the lake caught a bass that looked exactly like Howard Cosell, except it was a smallmouth. So if my wife is watching, I'm going to come straight home after the show and I'll be picking up a dozen donuts, and if the traffic's not too bad, there may be one left for you. So until next time, on behalf of myself and Harold and the whole gang up here at the lodge, keep your stick on the ice.
Thank you.